Hi everyone. Today I am doing the picture that I showed you in the photos at hand, and this is Alexandria, and I told you how she wanted to do everything her mom did, and she was probably 2 or 3 here or somewhere in between. And so anyhow, I'm gonna be scrapping this, and I'm actually using this Page Maps sketch from January 2012, and I'll put these down below because you can go all the way back in their archives and print these pages out, and they're free. So I've already done the matting, and this is I think it's this is a 10-inch 10 by 10. And I've actually gutted it because this is gorgeous. I love it. And so I've done that, and then because you know how it is me dealing with trying to line something up. So I've just brought it, or it's like a 12 by 12 with a 10 by 10 on it. So I've got an inch on each side. And so I'm going to use this paper next, and in the picture it's kind of offset, so I'm going to kind of bring it to one side, but it's got a decoration on this side, but I'm actually going to put it, well, maybe I should not put it on both sides. I wouldn't have to. Let's see, so I'd just be doing this. Oh, and this is washi tape, and I showed you that too. And it's from the Dollar General. And you got this and a vertical stripe too, or a diagonal stripe with it. So that was a good buy. But it's my friend's. She borrowed it to me. She goes, "Oh, this would be cute." And I said, "Oh, yes, it would." So anyhow, I think I'm gonna skip this one. I was gonna put one on this side, but I forgot that it didn't even show that on my thing, and I think I'd like it without it. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue that down. So I'm kind of onto one side. So I'm gonna do that and leave, do I want 2 or 3 rows over there? Maybe I'll leave 3 rows because, we do like our odd numbers. Okay, and I'm just gonna put a little in the middle and just line up for my 3 dots. Guess I should have put a little at the bottom since that's where I'm trying to get it to grab. Okay. Okay, and I'm kind of looking, there's like just probably 1/8 of an inch here. So I'm gonna make 1/8 of an inch here too. I was gonna cut this off because there's actually another spot that goes underneath it. But I just decided it would be easier to try to line it up if I didn't do that, so. See if I can pull it up just a little bit on this one side. I think that did it. Okay. Yep, looks good. All right. I think this paper's so cute. I just love all the little glasses and lipstick and compacts. I just love all that. Okay, and so in the sketch there's a little edge coming down here, and so that's what I'm using. And I laid it on here and it picked up too much of that red, so or it's kind of a pinkish red, and so I decided I was going to put it on paper. And the first few times I tried to do this, it seemed like it was so difficult, but if you just kind of, I didn't try to line it up on the edge. If you try to line it up on the edge, it is pretty easy. So as long as you do that, and then I The first few times too, I tried to trim it. Now it depends on what you're using it for. Since I'm gonna be tucking it in, it's like, it was easy. I just cut it, I think like at an inch. So, so I would just have some to tuck underneath. And it looks like my paper might be longer than the other paper. How can that be? 12 by 12 paper and it's a smidgen bigger. That's the second time this has happened to me this week. I don't know if I want to trim it or if I want to just take it to the trimmer. It's probably easier to do this. I don't even understand it. Because it's just white cardstock. 12 by 12. But obviously not. Looks a little off. Okay, let me see if I can try that again. It looks like I just missed a little. Okay, maybe that's it. Okay, that looks close. I'll fix it afterwards if it doesn't seem right. Okay, so then I am gonna be putting her, like, I wanted a whole row of this, so in my sketch, they don't have as wide here, but I wanted to see every embellishment on each side because I just like to see all that stuff. It's like, paid for that paper, I want to see it all. Okay, and down here, it has another piece of paper here, so I am going to use one of the borders, and I told you this too, that I'm going to bring this right down here. Now, it didn't show it going over this, but so I'm just going to line this up, and I actually am going a little bigger just because I wanted to have the whole seam here. So I just cut it off the seam, or seam, so it's probably like 1/8 of an inch wider. So that's, I'm just doing that to get my whole scene, just like I'm obsessed with having all these little things here. I want to have the whole store scene. Okay, and then it's like, it's got this little circle here where the title is, and I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna go find a circle or something to make a circle out of. And this was sitting here from the other day when I used the Prima crystals. And anyhow, it says flirty, fleur, and say it in crystals, and it's Prima. And so that was sitting here, I'd used it. So I cut a circle out of this because I like this little nondescript random dots. And so I've already put my title on because you know how I am about the title. It's like, and I gotta tell you, this probably took me an hour. So it's called Secrets for a Youthful Complexion, which I think is an awesome title since she's just a baby. Here, you know, she's so little. That would just be perfect because she definitely is youthful. So I'm just gonna stick that there, just kind of overlapping the picture like it is here. So I think I'm ready to put her right there. Let me see if I can line this up now. Okay. Oops. Okay, so. And again, I'm just shooting like between the lipstick and the nail polish because I want to have every little element on the page. So I'm kind of showing a little bit of nail polish on the one side, a little bit of lipstick on the other. And I figure if it's not right in the middle, it really doesn't matter. I just want to show everything here. But that kind of brought it close to whatever the middle is. Okay. So now, so I've got all my elements here. I'm gonna put this here, and I guess I can go ahead and just tape that down now. Now, one thing about this, even though it's a packaging, it's not real shiny, which I probably wouldn't use it if it had been shiny, but it's kind of a matte, even though it feels like it would be shiny. Okay, and I'm just shooting for kind of about the center of the picture. And is it in the center? Oh, it's kind of more to one side. Oh, maybe I will bring it over to that one side. Let me just kind of lay it here. Wait a minute, I think I'm going to have to put tape down here because this has got 2 layers. This has got a layer. Kind of place it there and decide if that's its spot. I'm kind of looking at the letters to see if I got it kind of in the middle there. And remember I told you about this rabbit, how she's so into rabbits, and this has got the same color on as her, and since she really is still little tiny here, I mean she's only 7 now, I'm gonna put this in here. So this looks like it's a little bit more towards this way, and I'm just gonna tuck him in, maybe bring it over just a hair more. Because I don't want him to overlap her letters, but okay, so I'm gonna kind of put it there. Now I don't want to cover up the little street. So I'm going to put this down, and this feels like it's going to be something that will really stick, unlike many of the items that we use. Okay, so I'm just going to go right to the letter here. Okay. And I think he is so adorable. My friend gave me that. She goes, I'm not going to be using this. Do you want it? Okay, and then over here, now I did not push that down real hard just because in case I have to pull it up a little bit. There is like a little journaling thing here, and it's got like a little band going all the way across it. I don't know if I can do the band all the way across it just because I've got this pulled down more. So I will probably just quit it right here and take it right to the edge. So I am using another piece that I actually didn't plan on using, but it's a cut apart, but I'm using the other side, and it's all from that same collection. And then I just took my palest ivory, because the paper is not white, but it's not really ivory either, but it looked more better with this, even though this is very white. He's really white, but I kind of thought now with the papers I'm going to try to keep it more, I mean I'm just not going to worry about it being a little off. But so I'm going to bring this here, and this is where I'll put my journaling, even though I will type my journaling and then stick it on here, and then I'll just cut my journaling card just a wee bit smaller than this, so that I've got like another layer, because I like to see all the layers. And you know how I've been into more layers lately of matting pictures and stuff, except for I didn't double mat this one or anything because it might have covered up some of my little things here. So okay, so I'm gonna tuck this in. So I actually cut out a row of the cards because I thought just in case I wanted to use the cards, and then or if I wanted to use, you know, this, I just thought, I know I will not use this one, so this is the one I'm taking it off of. And this just tucks underneath. And I was at first gonna run this way, but I decided I wanted it to have the ruffle just like they had it. Okay, and I'm gonna pull it up enough that I don't lose the little balcony. And let me just double check it. I think this is such a cute collection. Okay. I just love that vintage look, and it's so cute. Even with my silly little rabbit. Okay, and then this was the branding strip, and I'm gonna take that and just cut it here. I think I'm gonna use this piece so I've got a little bit of the pink, or maybe this so that I got my pink kind of offset. So I'm gonna do that because I like seeing a little bit of, this was the branding strip of this here. And so I'm just gonna bring it there. And I'm gonna cut some of this off. And to cut it, for my Fiskars cutter, I put tape on it and because it's like, it's such a narrow piece, you know, and it was the branding strip, so I mean, you know how skinny those are. And so this happens to be 3/8. So when you cut something on there, you wanna give it a little something so it doesn't. Oh, and I just put the tape on the wrong side. Let me see if I can get that off, otherwise or no, I didn't. Somehow I flipped it over. Okay. Terry. It's been a busy week, and I still have to make potato salad. So we have a special guest at church, and it's been very, very interesting. And I'm making potato salad for the pastors after service. So, okay, and I can see I cut my little thing out a little crooked. Oh, and I was going to show you my little thing that I used to punch with too. Okay, and I'm just guessing it looks like there's 1/8 of an inch here. It's a little more here because it's a little off there. But that's okay because I'm actually going to cover that up. And I used this, it's one of those knockout punches by American Crafts where you can, it's got like 6 different attachments. And this is the one with that little open scallop. So I really like that one, and it looks a little girly. And plus it goes along with my theme because it kind of gives that little awning look. So I thought it was perfect. Okay, so now I have this little bow here because there's a little embellishment right here. And lots of times I'll kind of start a, you know, one of the sketches but not follow it really careful, but I really loved how this looked with the whole idea of this paper collection and the way she looks and everything. I just think it's so funny. I really was thinking about calling it "Don't Hate Me Because I'm Beautiful," because she looks so sad. She kind of looks sad, like she's kind of pouty. And I know it's because, well, when Mom put on makeup, she didn't look like this. I'm sure that's what she was thinking. Okay, and I made a little tab because on the right side there's a little tab up here, and then it's got a little something kind of at the bottom of the tab. Yeah, I thought, or is it? Maybe my little sticky thing's in the way. Okay, so I've got the little tab there, and then I'm gonna actually just stick things on the tab. And I made this with some foil paper and then a branding strip. Oh, it was the other half of this, or a little section of it, I guess. So it's from one of the, I think it was from this here, yeah. So I'm gonna tuck that in. I think I'm gonna tuck it in just underneath the picture because I want to be able to see just a little bit of that gold. And I think if I put it down here, I won't notice it so much. I think I'm gonna put it here. Okay. And I usually don't do that, but I think that's just where it needs to be today on this particular one, since it's got that fancy foil. Okay, and I got one of those, I don't know if it's supposed to be like a little jewelry bracelet or if it's one of those little cake things that I can't think of what the name of them is. I keep wanting to say crumpet, and I know it's not a crumpet. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here. Let's see, maybe kind of towards the bottom, and or maybe I need to bring it up just a little bit more. And I think I'm gonna put that little flower just a little bit this way, and then I'm gonna put this little lipstick, and these are all off the sticker sheet, and I'm gonna kind of tilt the lipstick too. And I'm just kind of overlapping everything. And so this is definitely one of those little cakes. I was gonna remember what they were called, and now I can't think of it. I need to write myself a great big note and hang it on the wall. Because I think about what they're called and then I forget about it. It's like, because I never had one. I tell you, I'd remember if I had one. Because people keep saying they're so yummy. But I have no idea. Okay, would I like the lipstick be better the other way? I think I want it pulled down just a little bit. So I'm gonna, maybe straight. Okay, I'm doing it straight. Okay. Okay, and then on this side we also have embellishments, and it's kind of right here by the border. So I'm going to, I've got this little perfume bottle, and it's kind of a rectangle blue with a blue ribbon, and I'm gonna kind of overlap it onto that border I've got there. And do I want to overlap it all the way over on the border? Now they got it kind of on the edge, but actually they have it more over on this side. But I think I'm going to bring it over here. I've already got a lot of embellishments in this area, and these are kind of already over in that area. So I'm going to put it over here. And this looks like it's a little red rose, and it's probably like a frosting rose because it's probably on one of those little cakes that I can't remember the name of. And then I've got a makeup brush, and maybe I'm gonna just barely stick this underneath the rose if I can kind of lift it up a little bit. Just kind of a little bit. Okay. And I think I've got everything on here except for my enamel dots. Now my enamel dots are kind of, they're more of a red, but they look like the dark red that you get, or like the pink is made out of this red, because it really looks like it's all in the family. So I'm going to bring some of those over here. Do I want to put them way down here? No, I kind of see them up in here. Okay, so I got one right here by the bunny, and I used the biggest one. And I'm gonna kind of come down on the little bit of the boutique here, and then I'm going to bring the little one up just a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to put some by the bow here. Okay, and so since I've got 4 things here, I'm going to take one more and put it over on this side of the bow. Just right there on that plaid. Okay, and then think I'm not going to use the big one at all. Okay. So I'm just going to do 2 over here, because we've already got 3 things. And then over here, it kind of has the illusion of 4 things because of the tab. And, well, it's got so many embellishments anyhow. I think I'm going to kind of scatter them throughout the little, the lipstick, the compact. Okay. Alrighty, I think she looks great. And then, well, I'll talk about how her mom, you know, every time she went to do something, she had to do it too. Alrighty, that's my page for today. Thank you for watching. Remember, if you like it, give it a like. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.